Hey, everybody, this is Jeff Taylor, Carol Taylor's son for the West Side. We're talking about the 3-day challenge, the trifecta formula. In day one, we're going to be getting into a very, very important conversation when we look at the idea of the reason why do people lose money and what are the financial blind spots that people have that lead them to losing money and bring about the unintentional consequences that follow as a result of that. It reminds me of a period 20 some odd years ago. As a matter of fact, the year 2000, when the stock market fell. And then in 2001, the stock market fell even further. And then 2002, the stock market fell even further. What was interesting about this, as I began to interview more people and have more conversations with folks who were losing money, one of the common things that I heard was that we just didn't think that it was going to happen to us, or I just figured if I just didn't look at my statements, things would get better, and they didn't. And it led to many people having to work another 5 or 10 years when they had plans to retire. It led to parents who were able to afford to pay for college, but all of a sudden that changed, and they weren't able to help their children, and many of those children had to drop out of college, or it took them more time to complete college, and they ended up paying more for it as a result of that. Then we've got our business owners who were negatively impacted by that market crash from 2000 2002, how it affected their business. It was a negative impact against their cash flows. It was a negative impact on their capacity to grow and expand their businesses. And all of these things can be avoided despite the fact of being in an economic change, financial crisis. The reason why I heard all these stories, and all of them were really the basis behind why they were suffering from those situations was the same. And it was because they were suffering from their financial blind spots, their lack of knowledge of how to protect themselves, the lack of paying attention, of being too busy to pay attention to their finances, and then, of course, listening to family and friends. And unfortunately, this has hurt people in a major way. And I don't want you to suffer as we are facing and as life changes and as economic shifts occur. As we get into these financial blind spots, we're going to be talking about the different types of blind spots or the traditional financial blind spots. And then we're going to talk about timelines and the opportunity costs associated with those blind spots. Because it's not only the pain of the loss, but it's how much time is it going to take to financially recover or recapture the losses that occurred. So we want to avoid falling into those problems. Avoiding financial blind spots, ladies and gentlemen, is a critical point to making wise, informed decisions. And that's what the trifecta formula is all about. How do we make wise, informed decisions so that we can learn strategies to double our cash reserves and double our cash flow, even in market downturns? So if this information is something that you're interested in, you are a real estate investor, you're a property owner, you're a saver, and you feel like that you're the type of person that likes to learn more, you're going to enjoy my class. I am going to be providing some additional bonuses. We're going to be getting into some vocabulary, some summary of those vocabulary so that we can get a better understanding of covering our blind spots and going from darkness into light and making and making wise, informed decisions. If you belong to a financial group, maybe you belong to a book club, or you got a group of family and friends where you like to share financial knowledge, this is the challenge for you. I look forward to meeting you, getting to know you a little bit better, and providing solution-based ideas that can revolutionize the way that you're handling money and to position you to never lose money, to never run out of money, and to be positioned and prepared for a financial crisis when it happens so that you can thrive through it. Looking forward to seeing you. Take a moment. You know how this goes. Click the link, share it with 3 or 4 friends, and I look forward to seeing you at the challenge. You take care. It's been nice to talk. It's been nice talking with you. Thank you.